Parents beware. The Tulsa County Sheriff's Office Child Predator Unit is seeing 3 times more child predator cases than normal. 2 Works for You's senior reporter Sharon Phillips goes in depth tonight to find out why this is happening and how you can protect your child from becoming a potential victim.
We sat down with the lead detective for the Child Predator Unit, and he tells me that one of the reasons he feels they are seeing an uptick in cases is because a lot more kids are staying at home and more people are online than ever before now due to COVID-19. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram. With these social media platforms, the entire world is at your fingertips, making it a perfect playground for child predators.
More people are staying home, more people are staying connected to their device. And I think that's just opening the Pandora's box, unfortunately.
Jason Wise is the lead detective for the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office Child Predator Unit. He says the prevalence of social media is becoming so entwined in everything that we do as a society now. And with the constant upgrades and new features of these platforms, it can be harder and harder to catch a predator.
Instagram and TikTok and Facebook have this encrypted feature where it's called vanished mode, where you send a message and you can actually have it disappear within 2 or 3 seconds or 30 seconds. And that's extremely hard to track. And so predators are utilizing that technology just as much as the kids are.
For his role, Wise says the target age that predators are targeting is 14. Most of the initial contact starts online through a direct message, and it slowly escalates from there.
The #1 tactic that predators are going to use to gain access to a kid is grooming. And it's usually through love and affirmation and making that child feel important. At the same time they're doing that, they're putting in little sexual innuendos.
To catch these predators, Wise has multiple social media accounts set up, posing as young girls.
I just wait for them to come to me. I never initiate contact with any of these guys. They always find me.
Right now, he says he probably receives 10 to 15 friend requests per day. That's a huge jump from last year, when he would receive 1 to 2 a day. Because of the high number, Wise says it's unclear at this time how many of those friend requests turn into actual investigations and arrests. One particular case that stands out to him is the arrest of Aaron Hernandez back in August of 2020. He had made contact with someone he thought was a 14-year-old girl. It turns out it was Detective Jason Wise behind the keyboard.
He started hitting me up on Snapchat. He initiated contact, told me how beautiful my profile was, really had a strong urge to meet in person.
Wise says the conversation quickly turned sexual. After sending obscene photos and trying to meet up with the underage girl several times, deputies moved in to arrest him.
He showed up on time to the designated spot where he felt that she was going to be alone and he could have sex with her. And he met me and 3 other bald guys with guns.
The kicker to this story was that Aaron Hernandez had just been hired by a local church as their youth pastor and was scheduled to be announced to the congregation the following Sunday.
It was very emotional and shaking. And
we were able to get in touch with Jesslyn Ulrich, who Hernandez had made contact with prior to his arrest. She says Hernandez had initially sent her a friend request.
I accepted it because we had a lot of mutual friends and we went to school together.
Ulrich says he started sending her direct messages, praising a blog she had written and asking her if she ever read the Song of Solomon, which is the most sensual book of the Bible.
It was just a little weird, especially someone who doesn't know me very well.
A few months later, she saw an article talking about his arrest.
And just knowing that he had messaged me, it felt very personal, and I just knew that my gut feelings that I had about him were correct.
You may be asking yourself, how on earth do I protect my child from becoming a victim? Wise says the best thing to do is not to allow your child to have a social media account until they are at least 13 years of age. He also says it's so important to have those hard conversations with your children about what they could see and who might reach out to them online. He says for every bad guy that they put away, it saves on average of 20 to 40 kids from becoming a victim of a child predator. Sharon Phillips, 2 Works for You.